Yo, what's up guys? My name is Andy Bapkis and I'm from optimizedfit.com. This video is going to be a follow-up to a blog post I recently wrote on essential fatty acids and why you need them and why they're so important and why most people aren't getting them in their diet. So if you'd like to check out that article, check it out right here. There's the link, read it, watch it, do all that stuff. But this article or this video article, blog post, whatever you want to call it, is going to be more of a follow-up to my most recent article, which is on a specific supplement you need to take. And this is for a subset of people that aren't eating enough fish, that aren't taking a krill oil supplement, taking a fish oil supplement. It's for the folks, the vegans, the vegetarians, the people that just don't like to eat fish. That's what this video is for. That's what this blog post I wrote is for. It's to get your essential fatty acids by taking this specific supplement. What is that supplement? It's algae oil. It's by far the best option if you're a vegetarian, vegan, or you don't eat fish and you need to up your essential fatty acid levels. And again, check out my other article talking about why you need to up your essential fatty acids, but in short, this is going to be one of your best tools to bust stress, lower inflammation, and prevent diseases, issues, health complications down the road. So why is algae oil so important? Well, first of all, what is it? So algae oil is essentially they're very simple organisms, more simple than plants. They have photoreceptors just like plants, but they're a separate subset of creatures. And because they're so simple, this is why, for ethical reasons, vegetarians and vegans are still considered okay to eat them. In fact, this is a food source for many marine animals, fish, anything that will eat these. And actually, these little organisms are extremely high in two bioavailable essential fatty acids that we need, DHA and EPA. And that's actually why fish has such high levels of it, because the fish actually eat these little guys. So these are the kind that are bioavailable. As I talked about in the other article, plant-based sources of omega-3s or essential fatty acids are not readily usable, so you need to find the kind that are bioavailable, the kind that we can use. And algae does have that. So luckily, you can supplement with that. So as far as what I recommend for dosage, it is, from what I've been able to find, about a 2 to 4 gram dose of algae oil is recommended for therapeutic benefit. What therapeutic benefit means is if you're looking to lose weight, you have chronically high inflammation, things of that nature, it tends to have more of a significant effect when you take it in a higher amount such as that. I wouldn't go above that with this specific supplement with algae oil, but around 2 to 4 grams split up in multiple doses throughout the day seem to be pretty beneficial in my experience. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want to go into some of the issues that I see with algae oil. The main one is it's very expensive. So to get those therapeutic doses I just mentioned, you have to take sometimes 2 to 3 times the amount that's recommended on the package. Algae oil is not cheap as it is, so you're going to have to be buying double or triple the amount is recommended per monthly dose. So it can get kind of costly, but this is the trade-off. This is what a lot of times I have these discussions with my vegetarian or vegan clients, and you can live a very healthy, sustainable life as being a vegan or vegetarian. You're just going to have to work a little bit harder with these supplementations, and it might be a little bit more costly. So keep that in mind. So also another warning I'd like to make as far as brand recommendations, types, things of that nature. Mainly, I can't seem to find a really good capsule version of algae oil. The problem is that most of the capsule versions, and please in the comments below correct me if I'm wrong, if you can find a brand that you seem to find as like a good legitimate brand, because I'd like to check that out. But right now I couldn't find any that actually don't use a specific, it's a red seaweed extract called carrageenan, which is a pro-inflammatory, can cause insulin sensitivity. There's just like a lot of bad things that come out of this particular extract, and the supplements, the capsules themselves are being used with this. Carrageenan is also found in a lot of other even organic food additives like in yogurts and things like that. So please be aware of that you want to avoid this particular additive. It seems to be not that great for your health. And in my article that's tied to this video post, I actually put a link of different foods you can find that, or list various foods that actually will show containing carrageenan. So look out for that as well. So with that, there's really only one supplement that I've been able to find, a specific brand, and it's the Nordic Naturals Algae Omega, the liquid version. That seems to be the only one that is clean to the standards that I obsess over, that I think is okay. And not that I don't even have any specific sponsors by this particular brand or anything like that. This just seems like the only one I can recommend at this time for this. So if you're a vegan or vegetarian, or you don't eat fish on a frequent basis, at least 2 to 3 times a week, I highly recommend taking this particular supplement. And again, in the article I wrote that's tied to this, I put a link to that specific supplement. Now the amount you should be taking for that particular one, it looks like it's about 3 milliliters. That should be about 2 to 4 grams, taking about a 3 milliliter dose, and take it with food. That should meet your levels using that algae oil for, you know, all the benefits I mentioned in my previous article: busting inflammation, helping reduce stress, keeping your essential fatty acids in balance as it should. So I think that's about it. Again, if you're vegetarian, if you're vegan, if you don't like to eat fish, this is pretty much your ticket to keeping your essential fatty acids in balance. Please leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and please read the article, because I go into way more detail about the ins and the outs of this particular supplement. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.